Hey guys, I'm Alessio and this is my cinema and today I'm gonna talk about Vertigo. Vertigo is a movie directed by Alfred Hitchcock, also wrote by him in collaboration with another writer. And this is my favorite of his movies at the moment. I just saw 3 of his movies, and the other 2 are Birds and Psycho. But why I prefer this? I prefer this because it matches the 2 things that I like about Psycho and Birds. It has the plot twist that Psycho has, and it has the mystery and the entertainment that I had watching Birds. I think that we can add to this movie an amazing performance by James Stewart, which I found amazing at halfway between a classic performance with holy screams and loud talking and a more modern way of acting, which I found really nice. Maybe that's the reason why I never got an Oscar except the honorary one, which sometimes means
Some James, some Academy. You know about your 5 nominations, right? Well, we were so take this. Oh, we hope everything is fine now. See you? Yeah, sure.
I think that the same can be said for Hitchcock or millionaires like Kubrick. Just to let you know. Those were the main reason why I loved it. We can also have the restoration, which is sometimes stunning, and kudos to that. But why in the Sight and Sound poll this movie arrived first over Citizen Kane after 50 years of domain? First of all, I want to say that between the 2 I prefer Vertigo, mostly because I was more interested and entertained by the mystery that this movie has more than the Rosebud mystery in Citizen Kane, which I also guessed when he picked up the ball with the snow inside, which proves a point that I made in the review for Citizen Kane, that no matter Citizen Kane improved pretty much every aspect in filmmaking, every aspect can be still improved after it. It doesn't undermine the importance of Citizen Kane, but still everything can be made better after. Like the level of suspense and mystery that the movie has, which is much more than Citizen Kane, though Citizen Kane is not much a mystery movie. It's mystery, it's just a little, so I don't know how much this point can matter in this. And just another time I was so surprised, and the other time was the trilogy of the Foundation of Asimov, and maybe that's one of the reasons why this movie sometimes it's considered better than Citizen Kane. No matter my taste makes me feel more willing to watch again Vertigo. I still think that Citizen Kane can be considered the best movie of all time because it still made huge improvements, and probably after 70 years he starts to feeling the weight of his years, and the new generations of critics are appreciating more Vertigo. Probably that's the reason why it happened. I want to say that after some reviews that I made without writing, I wrote this one to see how it goes, if it goes better, more smoothly and faster. And I wrote those thoughts before reading what the critics and experts think of why Vertigo is better than Citizen Kane. So, and I read after mostly to don't get influenced by them. And from what I read, I found that the most part of the people that wrote those articles thinks that Citizen Kane is still the best, mostly for the reason that I said before. And the ones that defend Vertigo do it because of its plot, but not quite for the same reason that I did. They go more deep into it, and many of them praise the cinematography and the sound. Also, new things like the dolly zoom when he's having problem because of Vertigo, and many people praise that, but mostly cinematography and music that goes along together and meshes beautifully and get this movie through, underlining all the emotions that are going on with the color and music. And those are things that you can get at the first time that you watch, maybe not even at the 10th one that you watch. and for sure I don't have time to watch it so many times or to read analysis just to make a review, because if I would be reading an analysis and not saying what I think, it would be useless. I can just I can just read to you the analysis of the movie, and it would be worthless on my face, it would be useless. But it also makes me feel bad that those people can understand so much movies, and makes me envious. I would like to understand movies so much, but I'm willing to learn and understand, especially thanks to those old movies that after that I go and check why they're so amazing. They make me learn more things, and I also don't have time for this. I calculate that I have pretty much 3,000 or 4,000 movies to watch that are old. I think I'm counting like 50 or 40 movies for each year from the 20s till 2000s. There are pretty much a lot of movies. Maybe in 10 or 20 years I will be done with that. So at the moment I prefer enjoying you rather than watching again other things, though sometimes I do, because sometimes I really want to watch something once again. The review is over. I hope you enjoyed my new way of making reviews, which I'm always changing because I'm never satisfied with it. I always want to do more. Mostly I would like to do a more funny and entertaining one. I found that in those videos I'm more serious than funny, and in the everyday life it's the completely different. And maybe I would like to be more like me. So subscribe, like it or not, and comment on what you think, and maybe if you have suggestions for me. So see you next time.